Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox 360 replays. Today we are platooned up with StealthyNumber. We are on South Coast. And we are both in our IS-6s. And we're going to see what we can come up with. I really like the IS-6 for the most part. Have had many good games in it, and with Stealthy and I platooned up in them. Usually 2 IS-6s ends up being a really good game. Idiot Black Prince shoots at me for some reason, don't know why. Well, I do know why. He's an idiot. You'll see from his gameplay. But he shoots at me for no reason, and then he goes around the back of the map, the back of the rock there. And I'm thinking, okay, he's just going to park back there and just, be a noob and not even play. Well, he does end up coming up the hill. But yeah, I'm glad team killing is not on, because he would have taken a little bit of damage out of me twice. He shoots me again here in a few minutes for some reason. Maybe I'm in his way, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to move up here and hold this hill. We do not advance. Stealthy and I do not make a big push over here. But what we do is we stop their push. And, it's not just us. We had help from the side over there. But if we weren't here, their team would have pushed right down this side and done a number from behind. So, it all ends up good. Sometimes, to play a decent game, you don't need to push really hard. You just need to do this. We're both pounding that Panther. I'm going to try to stop him. He's going to try to ram me. And I'm like, yeah, nah. Bounce off me again, you can go around me, buddy. And Stealthy finishes him off. So there's one down and 3 down on their team already. The VK-45 up there. I'm going to try to go get a shot on him. Probably should have took the shot right there in his cupola, but the IS-6 has horrible gun depression and it fails me. That's one bad thing about the IS-6. I had a subscriber ask me what tier 8 premium to buy. Well, he didn't ask. He asked if the T-34 was a good one to buy. And personally, if I was just starting out and I knew, look at that, 401 out of him, and I take a shot, I get shot in the back by my teammate, take another shot, which sucks, but guess what? I won that battle, buddy. Bounce another shot. Anyways, back to what I was saying, the IS-6. If I knew now what I knew, if I knew back then what I knew now, and I was going to go buy a tier 8 premium, I personally have never played the 8.8, so I cannot comment on that. A lot of people love it. I've never played it, so I can't, But out of the ones I have, which is the T-34, the IS-6, the Super Pershing, and the FCM-50T, the first one I'd buy, I think, would be the Super Pershing because it's the cheapest. And then second would be the IS-6. And then the FCM-50T, and then the T-34. I used to have decent games with my T-34, but it's really expensive, and it sees tier 10 games, and you don't make any more money. If your goal is to train crews and make silver, the Super Pershing is perfect for it, if played correctly. And this tank is great for it too, because this tank is a killer brawler. So, but that's just my opinion. I know opinions differ from person to person, but I think the 2 strongest tier 8 premiums are the IS-6 and the Super Pershing, personally, for the price and everything else, and what they do. And we're gonna try to take a shot at the AT-7. We aim right in for the cupola, and it completely whiffs. That's another thing about this tank. A shot a few minutes ago, I was talking about the different tanks at the time, but a lot of times you'll just auto aim, and when you auto aim, it'll hit. And when you actually take the time to aim and zoom in and everything else, you end up missing. I think that happens right here. I go up to no, not right here. Aim in the cupola right there. Get a low roll on that one. Maybe here with the ST1. Somewhere here I aim into the ST1 and the shot ends up hitting the dirt. And I'm not fully aimed in when I do it, but You know, it's funny with the Russian heavies. A lot of times, if you just use the auto aim, they hit, and they do a good job. Our Black Prince is moving up, our idiot teammate. And I'm not going to go up and cover him. Let him do his thing. You know, he'll take the heat off us. I'm going to try to go up and take a shot right now. When I get up here and he's turned, and you see I don't aim all the way in. And I understand it to a point, but I'm telling you, that shot right there gets a lot better chance of hitting the target if you just don't even scope in with a Russian heavy. Just don't even scope. Just use auto aim. Keep your gun just like this, and you'll hit a lot more. That's the hand of Stalin. Likes people that don't aim, I guess. Stealthy and I are on mic here, and we're talking about rushing him. We're like, yeah, you know something? He just fired. Let's go. And then, oh shit, what popped up? T-5041 popped up. So I was like, let's hold off a second. See if we can do some damage to him. And I get a somewhat low roll there. Artillery finishes off that ST1. And while I'm reloading, I go into my menu and let him know it was a great shot. Because that allows us to push forward without having to worry about him. My volume seems low this game. I messed with my volume a little bit. And, oh, look at that. I get a 386. Stealthy gets a 4-something. That's like 3 low rolls in a row. Go figure. But, yeah, I think my volume's, hopefully I don't have to re-record this whole thing. Because it seems like it's a little low. Before I finalize it, I'll have to adjust the volume maybe or something. There's only one tank left, and it was that T-54. He's running. He decided to get out of dodge because he's reloading, and, you know, look at all of our green heading towards him. They all smell the blood. I'm going to come over this hill, scope in. Yeah, perfect shot. And I do 414, so I finally get a decent roll. I got a couple decent rolls and like 3 bad rolls there, so could have been better, could have been worse, I guess. The game ends up being a decent game for the most part. I end up with 136,780 silver, 4,100 XP with a multiplier. Only a 50% mastery badge because this tank gets a lot of people playing it, and so therefore the higher badges. I've already had my mastery ace, I think, in this tank. I'm pretty sure I've had my ace in this tank, yeah. We end up in 4th place with 3,000 damage, 3,035. Stealthy ends up in 1st with 3,010 damage, but 861 spotting and a kill. So it sucks that I didn't get any of them kills. It really does. You know, not that I definitely had one I think I should have definitely had, but I wish I had got 1 kill in there. Would have been nice. Would have put me up on the list a little bit higher, I believe. End up with 11 shots fired, 9 hits, 8 penetrations. Took 734 damage. Doled out, just shy of 3,100 damage, so a decent game. Especially when the silver, you know, you come in with 136,000 in silver. That's always, this is why, you know, you buy the tier 8 premiums, because they make money. You know, so that's the big deal with it. You make money, and you know, if you need a tier 8 premium, the IS-6 is definitely not a bad choice. It really isn't. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, and remember, you're on that battlefield. All said really fast. Remember, shoot the red ones.